Kansas City, what's happening? What's happening? Your boy Wild Carmine back with another installment of the KC Taco Tour. Man, I've been loving this. Been loving exploring my city, my hometown city, and of course eating tacos. Where did I go this time to go get some tacos? You won't guess this place. Let's go. Yo, what's happening, y'all? Your boy Wild Carmine back in the building. It's episode 9. Yes, episode 9 of the Wild Carmine KC Taco Tour. I've been having a great time doing this taco tour. Hey, quick shout out. Shout out to Tacos LV. They peeped into the episode. I sent them the link to it, and they they shared it on their story. I thought that was real dope of them to do that. They didn't have to do that. So shout out to Tacos LV. Great tacos, by the way. And thoroughly enjoyed my tacos. I will be going back to try everything else that they have on the menu. But it's episode 9, new episode. And if you see this beautiful face, it means it's what? That's right. It's Taco Tuesday. And I'm just here to give suggestions on where you should go to get some delicious tacos and explore, some of the parts, hidden gems of our beautiful city, Kansas City. Now, look. There's places that I think are not being tapped into, and a lot of people don't know about this. So this place that I went to is not your typical place that you get tacos, but it's a great place to get tacos. They were so delicious. So I went to Mi Pueblito, and I hope I'm saying that right, Mi Pueblito Meat Market. And yes, meat market. It is a meat market. It's a actual store that carries a lot of traditional Hispanic cuisine products. They have it all. I mean, anything. They got the meat that you can use if you want to make like barbacoa, carnitas, chicharrones, everything. So they have that department. They got the bread department where they got all the desserts and the breads that they use in the Mexican culture for the Mexican cuisine. And then like a typical American grocery store, they have the hot food side, all right, where you can get you some tacos. And I'm glad I went to this place. I've been known about, traditional Mexican meat markets, stores that provide hot food. I used to do it down in Carolina when I used to live there. And I've been looking for barbacoa. I had a taste for barbacoa. I like the barbacoa at Chipotle, but it's Americanized, good flavor. But I'm glad I went to Mi Pueblito Meat Market. Here's their address. It's 7425 Cabrera Road. And it says Shawnee / Lenexa, all right, Kansas 66216. And the reason why I got a slash right there, because it's literally on that borderline of Shawnee heading into Lenexa. So depending on who you are, if you're in that area, you either call it Shawnee or you call it Lenexa. Regardless, 7425 Cabrera Road, and that'll put you right there. All right. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys. They don't have a website up that I tried to find. Couldn't find them on Instagram, but I did find them on Facebook. So you can search them up on Facebook, Mi Pueblito Meat Market. They also have 2 locations. All right. And they're in the works of getting another location. All right. They're trying to get a location out in Topeka, but for right now, they have the Shawnee location, which is the address that I went to, and then they have one in Kansas City, Kansas. So 1311 Minnesota Ave, Kansas City, Kansas 66102. Again, 1311 Minnesota Ave, Kansas City, Kansas 66102. That's the other location that they have. Again, go to the page on Facebook. They have both their locations located there. But look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all guys. All right, this is I don't want to say it's a culture shock kind of thing when you go into traditional Mexican supermarkets, but I will say this, brush up on your Spanish. And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just that these are traditional supermarkets for that culture, for those people, and they are going to speak Spanish. So if you are not fluent in Spanish, which you don't have to be, I'm not fluent in Spanish, but I know enough Spanish between taking Spanish classes between middle school, high school, some in college, and then of course I worked in the culinary field for a long time, and there's a lot of Hispanic gentlemen that work in the kitchen, so I've learned, I got my fair share of Spanish lessons. So I was able to know enough Spanish to speak with the lady that was working behind the counter, enough that she understood me and enough for me to get some tacos. All right. So what I'm saying is, if you don't feel comfortable going in there, it's okay. It's a learning experience. So this is educational at the same time, y'all. A chance for you to, see how you are on your Spanish speaking skills. All right. But look, when you go in there, just be respectful, because this is their culture. This is their community. This is their small little town. And, just be respectful when you go in there, and do your best to learn the language, because it'll come in handy. But at least know enough to get you to order some tacos. And I knew just enough to order some tacos, but let's get it cracking. So there it is, Mi Pueblito Meat Market. That's the Corvera location that I went to. And it's right now, it's pretty much sitting by itself. They're still building up that little shopping center. And as you walk in, you'll see everything. So there's the whole hot side. They got beans, rice, and all types of meats and stuff that you can, or your traditional Mexican cuisine that they have right there on the hotline. It's just like an American market. How we have the hotline at Hy-Vee or Price Chopper. There's the menu. Like I said, everything's in Spanish, because it's traditionally a Spanish market for those people, for that culture. So, hey, better learn your Spanish. I'm trying to tell you, it works out. There's a salsa bar, and when I say they got the salsa that is hot, that'll burn the lips off your face. That red one in the bright orange one in the far right corner, that's the one. That's the one that'll burn you off. As you see, I got it on the counter. So I got 2 barbacoa tacos and a steak taco. Of course, I gotta have my grapefruit yarditos. Can't beat it. But look, these tacos were delicious. They were fantastic. All right, so that's the barbacoa. And for those who don't know what barbacoa is, this is the best way I can explain barbacoa tacos to you. Think of pot roast, American pot roast, slow roasted, flavorful, braised, shreds apart, and it's so delicious. Right there, that's the carne asada of the steak taco right there. I had to put some of that red, that bright orange hot sauce on there. And oh my gosh, I had 2 of the barbacoa tacos. I had to, and then I had 1 of the steak. Look, such a wonderful experience when you go into these traditional Hispanic meat markets, and it's just set up just like an American grocery store. They have all the things that you need if you want to make traditional Hispanic cuisine foods, like the carnitas, the barbacoa. They had that in the meat section. They got your drinks, your arritos, your agave, nectar. They got literally every traditional Mexican cuisine products in that store. You can't go wrong. And the prices are relatively reasonable. They are not going to break your wallet for anything in that store. The tacos, matter of fact, I probably spent maybe $9 or $10 for those 3 tacos in the drink. And oh my gosh, so delicious. I'm glad they had the barbacoa, because I've been fiending for some good barbacoa, some traditional barbacoa. And I'll be going back. All right. And the reason why I'm definitely going back is because, you know, just for me personally, me being a cuisine, you know, food industry baby, I love to just try all types of cuisines and different things on the menu. So I'm definitely be going back to try different things on the menu besides outside the tacos. But I wanted to put this on everybody's mental. You got to start checking out the Hispanic meat markets, because majority of them do have the hotlines where you can go and get the tacos. And I'm telling you, they're phenomenal. They will compare to just about any Mexican restaurant that you will run into. I promise you that. They got the beans, the rice. I saw that they sold pozole. For those who don't know what pozole is, woo! I'm definitely going back when it gets a little bit colder to go get some pozole. I'm a big fan of pozole. Yeah, I'll be going back to mi Pueblito meat market for sure. So go check him out. Go check him out. I went to, again, this is the address that I went to, 2425 Crevera Road, Shawnee / Lenexa. Again, is really on the border of Shawnee and Lenexa, so you can call it whatever, Shawnee or Lenexa. Or go to their other location, 1311 Minnesota Ave, Kansas City, Kansas 66102. Again, that's 1311 Minnesota Ave, Kansas City, Kansas 66102. Hit them up on their Facebook, Mi Pueblito Meat Market on Facebook. And I'm trying to tell you, you got to check the meat markets out. I'm glad I went. Great experience. It's educational at the same time. Brush up on your Spanish. Got to brush up on your Spanish at least. Know enough Spanish that you can order the tacos. Not saying that they don't have people there that can speak English to you, but these are traditional Hispanic meat markets, and they are going to traditionally speak Spanish. All right. So with all that being said, man, I'm going to shut it down. Go enjoy your Taco Tuesday. And you already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to go in search of more tacos around the city of Kansas City and surrounding places. Until then, it's Wildcard Mar. It's been real. I love you, my city, Kansas City. I love tacos. We're going to keep this taco tour going. I'll see y'all next Tuesday. Peace and love.